Hello guys, good morning. This is Mang Domeng again. Nice seeing you today. It's a beautiful day here. We are here in Balboa Park, Lake Balboa. We're going to give you some very good information and educational. This vlog is all about that. And if you notice, I'm speaking in my second language as my daughter requested it. So many people can be benefited to this blog. And this blog, I'm hosting this, but my daughter Briana is here with me.
Hi.
And she's gonna be the one giving us the information about the Balboa Park and Lake Balboa. Anyway, pardon me if I'm sometimes I have a mistake to my grammar. I'm not perfect, that this is my second language. This is not my primary language. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know you guys, some of you are perfectionists, but that's cool as long as you understand what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to deliver to you. I think we're all good. Okay, so now here's Briana. She's my daughter, and she wants us to give you a very good information about this beautiful park. Before we start, to let you know, if we have a chance, I always bring my family here because this is very relaxing. There's a lot of activities here, and Briana will give you some details about the activities you can have here, and this is also the cheapest way and simple way of spending time with the family. If we think sometimes, it's not about the money we spend with the family, but it's the quality time. How do you spend the quality time with the family? So when you come here, just bring some food, sandwich or whatever, and then you enjoy everything here. You can spend quality time with your family. It's not about what you bring, it's about the time and how you spend that time, how you spend time with your family. So anyway, Briana will start some information that will give you. And to start with, Briana, what do you know about this Balboa Park? When this started?
It started in November 2nd, 2007.
And what do you think? Who who started it?
It
How did it
was-
founded? You know,
It was founded by Anthony C. Billington, and it's man-made.
it's man-made. This one did.
Yeah.
And then you mean to say this lake is a man-made? It's not naturally.
No,
You
the
know?
lake is natural, but like the buildings and everything.
The facilities.
Yeah.
Okay, man created the facilities, but the lake is natural. They just develop it, right? They just put a shade. They put a wallings on the side. Is that right?
Yeah.
Very good. So, how big this? How big this park and the lake?
It's the whole park is about 80 acres.
80 acres. So it's huge enough for many families to enjoy all the facilities. They have parking. You can, even though sometimes we come here, it's full packed. There's a lot of parking, huge size parking here, but because of many families coming here, some are parking on the side of the curb, right? That's
Yeah.
what we experience sometimes. And what else can you say about this one?
Though there's a lot of birds in the lake, and
You mentioned the birds. We will talk about that later. How about if we go around and try show it to them how it look like and how big this park is.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go around. I'll see you. Come with us, and we will show you how this park look like. How beautiful this is. Okay, come on. So these are the lake, and by the way, these are one of the activities that they usually have here. What do you call this? A boat?
Yeah,
Pedal boat?
boats. Pedal boats.
Yeah, you can rent a pedal boat, and you can ride, and you can ride. It's by two people. Two people will fit in there, or three each boat. It depends on the size,
it
right? Depends on the size. And I don't know how much it costs. And they can, you can pay, and then pedaling there. There's no time limit, as long as you want it, then you're good. You can enjoy all the waters. You see the waters here. See, and all the birds on the water, different kind of birds. It's a huge size lake that you can play around using the boat. You see that? See? All right. And I can see some people are using the water as the activities. They play their own little boat, the remote control boat, right?
Yeah.
And also, and you can see also some people what do you call this, catching fish. They do fishing here. With regard to the fishing activity, Briana, do you think how good is the water first? Do you think the water is clean? Where's the water coming from?
Yeah, the water is clean for the animals, but swimming is prohibited.
Okay, as far as I know, let's go here. Let's go closer. As far as I know, the water here is coming from a sewage system from the city, because this park is located within the city, and it is in the middle. It is surrounded by, I think, 3 or 4 city around this park, and all the sewage system goes here, and they filter the water, and that means cleanse the water, do some treatment, and goes back to the river. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So people are still fishing here, even though the water is that. I'm not sure about the information I'm giving you. You can search your own. It might be not accurate, but you can search your own. But some people, I when we got there last time, I asked some of the people catching fish here. They catching different kind of fish, if they can eat it. It's up to you. It's your options for you, if you want to eat it or take it home or bring it or release it. It's up to you. See that? So by the way, what kind of fishes they can catch here, Briana?
There's largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, catfish, white bass,
So many kinds, huh?
There's many kinds.
So I remember one time you have a picture of a big caught fish from one of the fishermen here, and you took you took a shot or a picture video, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay. So anyway, let's go around. Let's see how big this park is. Okay, we're going to use this walkway, this concrete path. All right. Okay, see this? All right. Let's see what they caught. Hello, sir. Can we see what you caught? There you go. What kind of fish is this one?
It's a baby bass.
Oh, baby bass.
Baby
Look at
largemouth
the
bass.
baby mud bass. I have a question. Is the all the fishes caught here is edible or it's only catch and release?
I catch and release.
Catch it depends on who's catching it, right?
Yeah, I think if you catch a catfish or something, you probably can keep it.
Oh, you
But
can
bass,
keep.
you can't.
You can. Oh,
They
that's.
have to be like 15 inches.
Okay, there's a limit in the size.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much for the information.
No problem.
Have a good day. See, you see that? So here in the United States, they really what I call this, Briana, very strict and in their regulation regarding catching, hunting, and fishing. There's a size and limit of numbers that only that you can get, right?
Yes.
Okay. And look at this. Look at this. All the goose, swan living in here. Look at this. Hello, birdie. Hello, ducky. Hello. They are family, right? Oh no, they are different kinds.
Different kinds.
These two little ones. They are what kind of duck is that?
Well, there's mallards.
That's mallard. That's two little ones.
Yeah.
They are female mallard because the male mallard there is a distinct color from head to the neck, and the female that's the male mallard. What I'm saying, that these two are female, but the big ones, what kind of duck is that? It's a goose, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of goose is that? There's a particular name, a particular kind. I think it's a Canadian goose or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's one species of duck cell that lives here. And see, this is one of the activities here. Some people are playing their boat here. They have a remote control boat. See, they use this lake for a lot of this lake for a lot of activities. Ooh, it's fast. Look at that. It's nice. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Ooh. You see, friends? So this is one of the activities that you can do here in this lake. All right, we will move to the other side. Okay, so we can show them a lot of things that we can do here, that they can do here. Well, then there's some pigeons here. People coming here to feed the birds. I think the park officers, they allowed to feed the animals here, right? The birds, especially the birds, the ducks, the pigeons. So they bring some food to feed them. Okay, but some places they don't allow to feed the animals. They prohibit it for some reason. Okay, but here in the park, since they don't have nobody's taking care of them, they're freely, they can live here freely. They can live their own. So people are very generous and animal loving people. They bring you food to feed the animals here. All right. Okay, let's move. Okay, there's another group of ducks here. This one is different kind of duck. This one are geese, not a duck, but in general ducks was geese, like different kind, right? They're huge family, and this one is different color. I think this one is different too, right? All right. So I'm here. So you see how big this place? All right. And this one is different too, different species. Yeah. All right. By the way, Briana, may I ask you, what with all the birds that we're seeing here, what kind of birds and ducks do you know that lives here or migrate here? Though, first, how many kind of birds?
There's over maybe say 20 bird species in the lake.
Okay. So what kind of birds is that? It's not specifically the species. What kind of birds in general?
Like pigeons,
Okay.
mallards, there's swans, there's also geese, and there's some like different kinds of birds. There's like one called the mourning dove.
Morning dove.
Yeah.
I wanna see one of that. Okay.
I think they're hiding in the trees.
Oh, okay. And what else? Do you know something else?
Well, the birds migrate between October to mid-November, and it's still November, so they'll all be gone by like the end of November.
Oh, okay. So they migrate. They coming from other places, then stop here for a few months. Then after spending their time feeding here, and they move again to different place.
Yeah.
So why they move is they change the season change for some reason,
Yeah,
right?
it's because the water gets really like cold, and
Uh-huh.
they can't be in super cold water.
Oh, okay. That's very cool. Even animals, they can adjust for themselves, right? They move from one place to another, so for them to be able to live, right?
Yeah.
Search for food, then whatever fits to their body, and that's how they do. Come on, let's move around. Look at them. Look how they sleep. They just, turn their neck to the back, and then they sleep. They can sleep standing. Some they can sleep sitting. And then when they wake up, they just turn, stick back their head, right?
Yeah.
Look, it's amazing. So, sleep again. Don't bother me. And this one too. Look at this. Oh, this one is one of the noisiest ducks, right?
Yeah.
They make a loud noise. What do you call this? What kind of duck is it?
It's like
What kind of goose is that?
It's a what do you call it?
A Canadian goose?
Yeah,
Something like that? Okay.
something like that.
All right.
They're different because they have the little bump on their beak.
Oh, okay. Is this the one that fly high?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's move. And we will go here. This kind of blackbirds. I'm really interested to this kind of birds because I can see this group of birds, they are many in numbers than the rest of other birds. Why? Why do you think there are many aside from the
Migrate in
pigeons?
groups. They migrate in groups.
Oh, okay. Do you know what kind of bird this one?
I think it's like, what you call it?
They are black, and their beak is like a duck, and
They're smaller than the.
and their feet has a web for them to swim, right?
Yeah.
And they swim like a duck too, exactly like a duck or goose. See, but they are, many in numbers than the rest of other birds here. Maybe they grow fast. They lay eggs in numbers than the rest of the birds here. That's why, and then they hatch faster. That's why they grow faster. We'll never know. You guys can search for your own information what kind of bird is one and why they have more numbers than the rest of other birds. All right. Okay, let's move and look at the pigeons. They're on the top of the roof. And the pigeons are flying now. And look at the pigeons. Ooh. The pigeons loves to stay here, right?
Yeah, they fly in groups.
They fly in groups, and people are feeding them, And but the one bad thing is that they poop on the roof. They do a lot of droppings on the roof, and for that reason the roof will not last longer because their droppings, it has a lot of acid and it rotten the roof. So that's one bad effect of that. But the rest, we all good. It's all good that we can see a lot of animals in this park. Let's move around, Briana. Okay, this one is a huge what do you call this? Huge hall or bench pavilion. Okay. As far as I know, last time we asked if we can throw our party here. You can throw any party, birthday or family reunion or whatever. But I asked one of the officer in the park. They said you have to call for reservation. Yeah, there's a reservation. You can have that for reservation. You can have this one, or you can choose other pavilion, other hall that you can use for your own activities, your own occasion. But let's see what's the regulation here. Okay. Okay, individuals who interfere with the employees of the department in the performance of their duties, obstruct intimidate patrons of this facility, or enter public areas without authorization will be requested to leave. Okay, they're very strict about this one. So the park rangers or the park officer, they're the one implementing all the regulation in the park. You should obey all the regulation. If you interfere or obstruct or do something I would say is very harmful to the animals or to the others, you will be asked to leave. Okay, so that's the strict rules here. Okay. And also I remember, like what I said, you have to call for the park to the park office for you to have a reservation. And as far as I know, you have to pay some, a little bit some amount,
Yeah.
little amount. Okay. All right. So let's move. Look at this. The pigeons hiding in the corner. They might be laying eggs there anyway.
They migrate here to breed and feed, and then they
Look.
migrate to somewhere else.
Right there. Right there. Hello, pigeons. Okay, let's go. Let's move, Briana. It's a big park. Let's see what they have there by the. You see that running water there, the falls, like little falls. Also, what the other people can do here in terms of the physical, like physical activity.
Since there's like a concrete pathway, they can go on their bicycles, and then they can go jogging, walk their dogs.
Oh, interesting, yeah. So they can run and jog around this lake, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So this is where I go to. This is where I usually run. You know, but I miss it for like months because I got hurt to my left foot. I usually run here, and I think I can run like 2 times around this lake, 2 times with non-stop continually. I can do that before, but now I don't know because since I don't have any activities or practice, I might run maybe one or half of it, then I'm good. I'm going to start doing that again.
There's actually a big waterfall over there.
Where?
Over there.
There's the water. Is it a natural waterfall? It's a man-made.
I think it's man-made.
Man-made waterfall. Okay. I think if you remember, I mentioned earlier, this water coming from sewage system and they filter it. This waterfall is like use that as a filterization of the water to filter the water to clean the water.
Okay.
And then it goes here. That one before it falls to that from that, it came from the sewage filterization system, and then it goes to that. Okay, and it already been treated, as far as I know. But you can search your own, people. It might not be accurate. You can search your own. All right. Just look at these beautiful trees. This pine tree make this area, this portion, little cooler than the rest of the park because of the shades it provides. See, it's nice big tree. Okay. Come here, Briana. What other things you know about this park that you didn't mention earlier? There's some other things that we have to know.
Well, there are some cities that live near the park, and then there's a Balboa, I think it's like town near here, and there's over 24,000 residents there.
Wow, so it's a huge community around this park.
Yeah.
So many people are being benefited of this park. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So anything else you want them to take to give them a tour? Let's go.
Yeah.
A golf course too, right? Right there by the entrance, you see the golf course there. There's a golf driving range there, and there's a golf course. Look at this. It's nice, beautiful park. Yeah, what is the white stuff that create? I think it's the bubble. Because of the treatment, there's of course they put in the treatment they put some chemicals, some little amount of chemicals in the water.
For the animals, that's why swimming for the people.
Yeah, correct. Say it again.
Swimming here for the people people is prohibited because of the chemicals in the water and
Oh.
the animals.
Oh, gotcha. See, so that's another very good information. That's why it creates a lot of bubbles. The water is bubbly because of the chemicals from the treatment facility. It that it cause it, right, Briana?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's walk around.
Ooh, some swans.
Yeah, these are the swans. One species of the goose, right?
Yeah.
So look, these are different. These are more. It's bigger, and the neck is longer. They dive by the water only their head, not the whole body, to search for food. See what they do? That's awesome. See, and their feet is up to the back. Look at that, how they kick their leg. See, it's awesome. Beautiful creature. Oh, there's a big. What's that? Oh, there's something
Maybe a fish.
dive underneath the water, or there's another bird dive
Oh.
underneath. That bird is a diver. See?
Morning.
Good
Happy
morning.
Thanksgiving. God bless you, girls, sir.
Thank you. See, from here we can smell the water. This is not really good for swimming, because you can smell the water differently. It has some chemical and some muddy smell, something like that. So let's go. Bye, Swan. You're so beautiful. They're sweet.
There's even like a nice place we can sit.
Yeah. Here?
Yeah.
Okay, go sit down there. Okay.
It says in memory of Marty and McLaren.
Okay.
It's like
That means many people donating money to improve this park, and maybe that person who give donation to this park to improve this park. All right, that's why they put their name on the bench or everywhere. So because they're